I'm gonna start an early video today, 8:34 in the morning. Oh, 8:35 now. We have raising air pressure, saying it's gonna be sunny today. We'll see about that. It's 19.9 degrees inside, plus 2.8 outside. And as usual, it's kind of dreary out. Seems to be a common occurrence these days. But anyways, he's got a dog chewing his ass here. My plan today is to go get my tractor tire, place in Bridgewater. That was supposed to fix it for me, but then said the tire's no good. And I'm just going to go get the tire back. I could see maybe that the tire is not good enough for them to allow them to replace it for insurance purposes. So I'm just going to do it myself. I can zoom right in on the store from here. But yeah, I'm just going to go to the store, or go get my tire. It's about an hour drive away. Go get that, bring it back, and then I had a few things to do today, some running around to do. We'll see what happens. Just blasting down the highway now, en route to go get my tractor tire. We'll see what it looks like inside, but I have a feeling that I'm just going to take my old tractor tire and put it right on myself, because I have a feeling that it's not as bad as what they're making it out to be. I'm sure they can't put it on due to insurance reasons, because it may blow out. But considering what I had to deal with before, what you would call it, what was left of that tire, I think I'm going to be a hell of a lot better off. My only trick's going to be to break the bead on the tire, which I really don't know how I'm going to do yet, 100%, but I'll figure that out. I'm just sick of dicking around with these people. This is the second place I took this tractor tire to. I've, invested, I don't know, after this is done, probably close to $100 in fucking gas, just running around trying to take different places. I'm still no fucking closer to having anything done. Ooh, we got a wide load. What are they hauling here? Dodge. What the fuck is that? Whoa, I don't know what that was. It was pretty extreme. Pretty fucking big. Really fucking dreary out. Just over freezing, so I'm a little sketched out. Hope I don't hit no black ice. There a couple weeks ago, there was black ice just up the road here. A fucking tractor trailer jackknife, and there's a dozen cars and trucks off the road. So I'm really hoping that don't happen today, especially with me. This fucking truck's got bald tires, bad ball joints. Now I'm stuck behind a fucking 18-wheeler. Right at the end of the passing lane, of course. Holy fuck, there's a few of them. There's like half a dozen 18-wheelers, one ahead of the other. I don't know what's up with that. It's going to take me a little while to get there to get this fucking tire. I got my buddy with me, of course. He's chewing his ass again. Bugging him today. Can't say anything too exciting today. It's Monday, Getting close to Christmas time, which is kind of cool, I guess. Good for all the people that are getting to go home for the holidays and see their families and whatnot. I'm not a huge Christmas fan, or my birthday for that matter, which is 5 days later. I do like certain things about Christmas. I do like getting together with family and friends, and having a few drinks, of course. It's so commercialized now, I fucking feel guilty, even associating with the notion of fucking Christmas, but, that's what it is. I think it's kind of funny lately now. I kind of got into a comment battle with a couple guys, mostly the one guy. I'm not even going to say his name because I don't want to promote his bullshit. But anyways, dude's got a channel. He thinks he's the hot shot of fucking cars, and that he, unequivocally proved that seafoam's junk and, it's a useless product. Well, his one test, it didn't perform all that good, I must say. Seafoam didn't do the greatest, but I never expected it to be, the perfect carbon cleaner. Tractor trailer's pinching me off there. I never expected it to be the greatest carbon cleaner. I expected more for intake cleaner and that kind of thing. But it is what it is. I know it works because I've used it so many fucking times. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it makes a huge fucking difference. Is there other products that could do it? I'm sure there probably is. Are there as many products that can do that as much and as many other things seafoam can do? Like stabilizing fuel, cleaning out fuel lines, all that kind of crap? It don't think so. Surprised by this big slander campaign against seafoam. I mean, yes, you wonder about, you know, all this smoke and if it's actually doing anything. Some people think the smoke's a direct result. Some people say it's not. I'm not going to say yay or nay as far as that goes. I just know from my experience that the shit works for certain things. Like, it works great for throttle response and like hesitation, overall just acceleration in general. Somebody's having a bad day. Fuck. Well, I hope that don't happen to me, boys, because it is fucking raining and it's cold, so should keep an eye open for slowing down icy conditions, I guess. But yeah, like I said, I think it's bullshit, you know, these people slandering a good product like seafoam, you know. There's so many fucking crap products out there that they should be slandering, but they pick one that's actually half good, does something. You know, I'm not saying it's a miracle. Nothing is, you know. As far as, you know, if you got problems, major problems with your car, and you think just adding a can of something's got to fix it, well, it ain't, you know. It may help things, but it's not going to just up and fix it. I mean, that's just silliness. You know, it's not miracle in a can. It's just weird. I don't understand why people would go so far out of their way to slander things like that, but you know, I guess some people have their own agendas, and to slander perfectly good products is one of them. I assume they do it to further their YouTube channel and gain popularity through controversy. Unfortunately, they don't realize that they're gaining the wrong popularity, and it will actually bite them in the ass in the long run. But, you know, I can't say I'm an expert on the thing. I don't have 1 million subscribers. But that's my rant on that. You know, I could go on for hours about that, about how I know shit works. I don't really know. I let myself get a little too involved in it. I get myself fucking... I don't get upset about it. Wakey wakey. I don't get really upset about it, but I get frustrated with it and annoyed with it. Especially when you bring up valid points and try to talk sense into people and they just don't listen. And like, you bring up a valid point, and every time you bring up a valid point, instead of arguing that point, the person just changes the subject or asks another question, like with a question, or, you know, answers a question with a question, which, you know, doesn't help the matters. Really, it's just avoiding the whole situation. So, but anyways, I don't need to talk about that. That's negative bullshit. I do try to avoid that more and more. You know, you get sucked into it. It's so easy here on YouTube to get into comment battles with idiots. You know, there's so many idiots online. There are people that act like idiots online. They might not be bad people, but the minute they get behind a camera, they feel like, or behind a computer, they feel like they can say or do anything. And a lot of the time, these people don't even have anything, you know. They'll say like, yo, your video sucks, but they have none. And they don't even attempt to make any. So how the fuck do they know? It is hard to make videos. I never really realized. I thought, you know, geez, I could just make up a few videos, you know, of crazy shit that me and my friends do and I'll make it rich. Well, nah, that ain't gonna happen. The odd time it does. Some people luck out and they get picked up. They have, you know, the kind of personalities people like and whatnot. You know, they just get picked up. Things fucking go. But unfortunately, in the real world, that rarely fucking happens. I've been on YouTube 5 years on and off. You know, at times I've tried hard. I've campaigned my channel. I've tried to be the Mr. Positive, Mr. Happy, and spread the word that way. I've tried, you know, the negative way. I've tried, you know, trolling trolls to get negative publicity on my channel, just to, you know, get publicity in general. It doesn't really seem to do much. You know, it seems like, you know, if you get picked, you get picked. If you don't, you don't. It's, you know, the way YouTube works. Yeah, you know, it's just the way YouTube works. Sometimes they pick you up, sometimes they don't. So, I don't know. I don't really expect to ever strike it rich off my channel, that's for sure. I'd like to get some more subscribers, get more people that are active commenters, raters, whatnot, people that have something to say about my videos. Is always nice. I do find there's a lot of people on my channel that don't seem to fucking say anything, which is fine. You know, some of you I know, you do the odd time, you're just not big talkers. Hey, I can relate. I'm the same way a lot of the time. Some people just don't comment on YouTube channel or YouTube videos, and that's fine too. But at the same time, you know, it makes it hard to keep motivated to make videos when you don't even get that many views, whatnot. But I have noticed such in the, you know, the last few weeks with all these videos I've been putting out that my, you know, my counts are going up. I'm slowly gaining subscribers again. I'm slowly getting extra views. I'm slowly making more money. So really, it is worth it. It's just, you know, I haven't really invested that much hard work into it. Obviously, I need to. It's just, it's frustrating when you see some people that, you know, have like half a dozen videos and 1 million subscribers, and their videos aren't even that good. But usually those people are popular for other reasons, or from other reasons. Like, you know, if you're a TV personality or a movie or a music thing, well, you're a shoo-in, and you're gonna have 1 million hits on YouTube. That's just the way it goes. When you're a nobody, it's hard to get noticed, that's for sure. And when you're a nobody like me, who's not all that entertaining all the time, it gets even harder. But I just gotta realize, you know, again, I'm still getting used to myself, even after 5 years. You know, getting used to filming, getting used to filming myself. I finally got a real camera for once, you know. That makes a big difference. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to keep plugging away at it. I don't plan, like I have usually just gone at my channel for a few weeks or a month or two and kind of sat back and saw what happened, and then plugged away at it and sat back. Plugged away and sat back. Get sick of doing that. So I'm just going to keep going with it. I plan on stopping my videos anytime soon, even if, you know, I'm not as popular as I'd like to be and whatnot. You know what, screw that. I'm not really here necessarily for just that, you know. I'm mostly here just to put my videos up so I have them up because I want to put them up. Not because I want to make money off them or, you know, get famous by them. I don't expect to get famous or rich, not with my talent. But, you know, it's hard to showcase your own talent sometimes. You don't realize that, you know, I always thought it would be a lot easier. And you realize more of who you are, I find. Like, you know, you feel you portray yourself a certain way, but when you get on camera you realize that, you know, you may be the complete opposite from what you thought you seemed like. So it's kind of hard to know what you're doing. Basically would be my thing. But again, I'm just fucking rambling here, you know. I tend to do that when I don't have a specific topic, or, you know, I just start going on about something. But ranting and raving is part of what my videos are and why some people like them so much. Oh, and getting to the mushy river. You don't believe me? That's what it says. Musha mush. Oh, musha mush. Oh, geez, a Dodge on a wrecker. There's a surprise. Be glad to get this fucking tractor tire back and this whole business put to sleep for now. It really sucks that I'm not going to have my tire for this winter. I might just say fuck it and put the tire back on and say fuck it and run her for the winter. Hopefully not peel off too much more tread and pop the fucking thing, but if it gets fucking too shitty, I'm gonna have to do something. I do not want to pass this guy. There seems to be somebody with lines on their bumper on the front of them. It could be a cop, so no, I'm not going to pass. Maybe I'll use my pisser. Oh, I can't clean it off, look. It only works going one way. It cleans off one side, but not the other. Hey, hitchhiker! Yeah, if he's there on the way back, I'll pick him up. Son of a bitch, record him maybe, if I have any camera left. Should be interesting with the dog. Holy fuck. Feel bad for anybody I pick up. The way the dog freaks out, he won't hurt nobody, but at least I hope not. But he sure freaks out. He guards his truck good. Yes, he does. He's some good boy. He's some good boy. What's this fucked up ear? What are you doing with that ear, bub? What are you doing with that ear? I don't know how I'm going to deal with this tractor tire when I get home. I mean, worst case, if I have to put it on myself, I will. I don't really want to go dragging it anywhere else at this point, because I've already drug it to 2 fucking places. Neither of them help me any. Do I want to drag to another place that might not help me any? I don't know. I'm going to have to, we'll see. I mean, I'm sure there's somewhere that can help me out and will help me out. You know, I'm willing to throw money at people for this, but At the same time, it's just find the right people, I guess, and the right time. This is a shitty time of year to do this kind of thing. Should have done it in the middle of summer, but because everybody, of course, is now doing the same thing. But for fuck's sakes, it's a tire change. I'm just changing the tire on a goddamn tractor. You'd think it'd be easier. Fuck, this place wanted like $300 and some anyways, which is ridiculous. I mean, fuck, it's just changing a fucking tire, isn't it? Check this place out. You want to see a fucked up place? Check this shit out. What in the fuck is that? But anyways, you know, $300 and some to change a goddamn tractor tire. Well, holy fuck. I'm kind of glad I didn't get it done away, because I don't know. I don't feel so comfortable paying all that much. Fuck, a new tire is $600 and something, almost $700. So if I want to get a new tire installed, I'm looking at $1,000 fucking for one tire. That just seems out of this world. I mean, and again, I brought a fucking tire. And as far as I know, tractor tires, you know, unless there's maybe a busted belt in it, it's the only thing I could see. Other than that, you know, can't they be fixed? I've seen big loader tires and shit being fixed on YouTube. You can re-vulcanize them fucking things, grind them out, re-rubberize and vulcanize them, and fucking bake it on or whatever the fuck you do, and there you go. I'll record the tire and show you guys what's actually wrong with it and why they didn't replace it. But pretty piss poor in my opinion. I even called them up this morning saying, you know, I can't find a tire. Do you guys know anywhere, by chance, I might be able to find a used one? And Buddy's like, geez, I don't know. Maybe GNR does. I'm like, well, where's GNR? They're like, oh, just down the road. I'm like, down the road from where? Your shop? And they're like, yeah, down by the river. I'm like, oh, I don't know where that is. Like, I need an address, a fucking phone number, anything. But, you know, I don't have much fucking faith in these guys, I can tell you that much. Something cool, I don't know if you see the big fucking windmill over here. There's one, there's another one. See, big fucking windmills. I can actually see those from my house. Maybe someday, if it's clear enough, I'll show you guys. The way the bay loops around, I actually do see those two windmills from my house exactly. It's just straight across the water. So I can actually see 3 windmills from my house, which is kind of cool. There's a lot more going up these days, that's for sure. The price of gas and everything's kind of makes you wonder what the fuck's going on in the world. Sorry boys, I saw the flashing lights and I had to fucking shut the camera off. I didn't want to get in trouble. You might have thought it was my phone or something, but it's actually just a really wide load. It's actually, speaking of windmills, it's kind of funny because that was a windmill turbine. The fucking thing takes up a lane and a half, for fuck's sakes. Fuck, these things are big. They're building scrapyard. Fuck yeah. I gotta just start going to that one. I've never been there yet. The Bridgewater one, I always go to Halifax. I don't know if their rates are quite as good. We'll see. I'll go there someday. The battery's almost fucking dead. That sucks. I don't have much more time to record. I only have 5 minutes left of recording anyways, so we'll see what runs out first, the SD card or the fucking battery. That was pretty crazy. I should have fucking not shut my camera right off. Should have videotaped that shit. That was massive. I'm getting pretty close now. Just almost at exit 12. I'm just going to exit 13. Sick of dicking with this tire. I'm sick of dicking with this tractor some days. I love it because it's a neat old fucking thing, but if I could afford something newer, I probably would go for it because she's pretty beat out. I mean, it works and it's good for certain things, but for what I want to do, I don't know if it's going to last much longer. I'm probably going to have to, someday in the future, think of something different, but it works. You know, I can't complain. It only costs $1,000, so not too often you get a loader tractor that works for that much. You know, I had to tinker with it, of course, but it does work, so, or it did anyways. I hate drive for long periods of time with nothing to do. Should have brought some fucking smokable entertainment. So fucking early in the morning, I don't even want to. My wake and bakes make it so I don't get very fucking productive. And when I don't get very productive, I don't get videos, let alone anything fucking done. That really helps if I want to be productive. Oh, it was Bella Line, sorry, not the cops in front of me, but that's okay. I wish my battery wasn't dead and my fucking card wasn't full. I have a problem now too. I took more video, that's why my tractor, I'll get my tractor video there that I just did, was part 1. I have part 2 that my SD card ran out, so I saved it to the hard drive on the camcorder, Problem is I can't get it off the fucking hard drive on the camcorder. The hard drive itself has a ribbon cable. It's not your standard connection, so I can't hardwire the fucking thing. I have a USB cord, but apparently you need the... So, little bonus, I got it back. Maybe you'll see there's the tire, there's the rim. But look, the old tire's fucking gone. I don't know, I might have just pulled the fast one, boys, but I don't fucking care. These bumblefucks didn't know what the fuck was going on. I walk in, the guy at the cash register was on a personal call for 10 fucking minutes while I stood there waiting. He's talking about Christmas with his fucking wife or something. Finally, he gets off the phone. He's like, yeah, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I'm here to pick up my tractor tire. I called you this morning. He's like, oh yeah, it's in here somewhere. I don't know where, and just sends me into the garage. Most places don't even let you in the fucking garage, but this place sends me in. So I have to ask these guys, I'm like, yeah, I have a John Deere tractor tire I brought here a couple weeks back. Nobody really wants to help me, and then finally the young guy's like, here, we'll go find it. Go look in a few rooms. He don't know where it is. Some other guy's like, oh, it's out back. So I finally find the fucking tire. I'm like, that's great. Where's my fucking rim and the rest of it? So go back inside. Oh, that's laying in the middle of the fucking shop floor. Nothing's labeled. Just fucking piss poor fucking operation. But yeah, kind of ridiculous. Fucking run right out. Fucking anyways, I don't know what run out. Anyways, fucking. So I go out. He shows me the tire. I'm like, all right, fine. Got my rim. Rim's a lot lighter by itself, let me tell you. But anyways. He threw the rim in the back of my truck, went back, he helped me load the tractor tire in, he went back in. Nobody said I owed them anything, so I didn't fucking pay them. They tore off that rim, old tire off that rim for free. Fine with me. Now I don't know, maybe I should have fucking, ooh, I'm going a little fast there. Maybe I should have asked them if they, wanted to get paid, but hey, they couldn't help me any, so fuck them. Sick of fucking dealing with this fucking thing. But now I got the tire back. I got the old tire off the rim, which was the big fuckery, because that tire was fully loaded and shit like that, and it's obviously that doesn't matter now because it's off. So now I just have to find another tube. There is something with that tire. I'll show you when I get home. There's a cut in it that looks like was done on purpose. It looks like an X was cut in it so that it would fail. Don't know when that happened or how that happened, but it has happened. So I guess they might have been right in the fact not to change it, but I'm going to just fix it. Throw a big dirty patch over top of it. It's just going to have a tube inside it anyways. As long as there's a big dirty piece of rubber over it, shouldn't be a problem. But I'll check out some more vids before I get into it. But I think I'll be fine. Now all the hard part's done. The old tire is off the rim. Bead was broke. That was what I was worried about most. I didn't know how I was going to break that bead. I also wasn't 100% sure how I'd get rid of the old load in the tire. I don't know what it was, glycol or something, but I didn't know what I was going to fucking do with that. Just pump it out or what. But whatever. Doesn't have to now. They did that all for me, so perfect. So actually, this did help. I'm not so pissed off, because now if they would have charged me, yeah, I'd be pissed off. But I didn't even have any fucking money with me. Nobody told me that. I was on the phone to the guy, and he didn't bother to tell me, oh yeah, we took your other one right off the rim before we noticed there was a problem with your new one. But that's fine. They fuck up and they don't charge me, that's fine with me. Whew. But that makes me happy. Now I can get that back together. I just need a rim now, or just need a tube now. Probably get one of them in town. I'm not going to deal with these guys ever again. They're a bunch of bumblefucks. Like I said, one guy doesn't know what the other guy's doing. They probably should have charged me, considering they did work for me. They should have really charged me, or should have said, sorry, couldn't help you, and here's this work for free, not just that one bumblefuck saying to the other bumblefuck, here, you get do it, and then the other one, you do it. They seem pretty surly in there, so obviously it ain't the nicest work environment, but that's not my problem anymore. I'm done with them. I won't recommend them to anybody either. Pretty piss poor when you walk into a place and the only fucking guy at the counter is talking to his wife or something about Christmas. Like, Jesus Christ, yes, it's Christmas time, but you're at work and you have customers, especially pissed off customers that you couldn't help before. But again, I did get help in the long run, so hopefully I didn't, scam somebody, but as far as I'm concerned, it cost me money to take it there, get screwed around. I never noticed that cut in the tire before, not to say it wasn't there before, but I don't know where that would have happened. Whether it be up at Buddy's place, maybe it was like that at my place. I didn't really look that. Jeez, that fucking place is weird. I showed you that on the way in, but yeah, I really don't know if it's all that new. I think it's been that way for a little while, but I don't think it's that crucial. I think it can be fixed enough that it's going to work for my application, because I don't plan on putting this thing, I'm not tearing it up and down the road at 80k or anything like that. What's going on up here? Oh, looks like a cop car. I'm just going to hold my phone down. Talking on your phone is illegal in this province, and they'll hit you pretty hard with some fines. I don't know if they probably do it if you're just even recording yourself. So even though I'm not looking at my phone, I'm just recording with it, they're probably, that wouldn't matter. So I got to be careful with that. That's the last thing I need is get pulled over for something stupid like that. I just want to get this fucking tractor tire home and get this done. I'm so fucking sick of running around with these fucking tires, even though it's only been a couple times, but still, god damn it, it's a fucking tire, change it. It's not that fucking hard. It's something, I knew I could do it myself. I just didn't want to deal with the hassle of breaking the bead and trying to fucking pump out, pump in a new load. But now, that part's done, so I will do it myself. I know I can put the fucking tire on, it's not that big of a deal. I've seen many videos of people doing it. Even, worse hillbillies than me, and fucking farmers and that, they've been doing it for years, so obviously it's not that fucking complicated. But Jesus Christ, you'd think it'd be easier to change a goddamn tractor tire, but I guess this day and age, tractors aren't as common as they used to be, so probably my size of tractor tire isn't near as common either. It's funny too, when I called this morning, it was the same bumblefuck that I was talking to that was on the phone with his wife for 10 minutes or 20 minutes when I got there. He was the same guy who couldn't even give me a straight answer about where to get a used part. So yeah, I just don't really have much faith in that shop, or any other shop for that matter. I don't have any fucking luck with mechanics. That's why I don't go to mechanics. I do my own fucking work, because I'm just sick of this fucking bullshit running around. Fucking one guy says this thing, the next guy says that thing. Fucking neither of them fucking fix it. I'm still owed a bunch of fucking money. Well, I'm just sick of that. I'm sick of fucking people. Jeez, look at Buddy go. Jeez, the speed limit ain't enough for you, bud. But, is this that hitchhiker? Oh, it is too. Fuck. I can't stop for you now, buddy. I'm sorry. I got a big truck behind me. I should have stopped. Kind of feel bad, but I got that big truck behind me. I just want to get the fuck home. Get this done. I got some other shit to do today. This is going to be a long old rant video. Holy shit. I got to cut some pieces out, that's for sure. Yeah. I think I'll just say this is the end of this video for now. And maybe I'll get some other shit recorded. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I just don't know. But I got to pass this motherfucker because he's going slow.